Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to the Hello World, podcasting with Magdalena. How is everybody doing? Okay, here I am back again. I know I kind of decided a while ago that, look, like I said to many people, that I'm not, doing too many podcastings because right now so much stuff is going on and, it is just overwhelming, to just pump people with constant information and, you know, he said, she said stuff instead allowing people to process what's really going on. So anyway, I just wanted to welcome you. And for those who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I just wanted to let you know that my podcasting is about personal mastery. Figuring out what's fully going on, find a solution for ourselves, and I understand, how can we, navigate through these times, challenging times, let's say that, and trying to figure out the balance in our life, which is absolutely difficult right now. Because we've been totally thrown off. So I decided, I was questioning myself, what do I want to kind of focus my podcasting on? And as I'm, processing myself and listening to the other people's and, watching the unfoldment, I decided to kind of see this whole situation and what is presenting to us and what is actually the good side of this whole thing. Okay? And so I decided to call today is the challenge as an opportunity. So before we go into the podcasting, let's just see where the planets are standing. We have Sun in Taurus, Moon in Capricorn. Just a second. Moon in Capricorn. Mercury is in Taurus. Venus is in Gemini. Mars is in Aquarius. Oh, soon it's gonna go into the into the Pisces. So, folks, this will end up to be a very confusing place for the Mars because Mars is so freaking important in Pisces. Okay, let me just go back. Mercury is also in Taurus, so it will go in Gemini. That will actually then Mercury will be together with the North Node because North Node just moved into the Gemini. Jupiter is still in Capricorn. Saturn, oh my God, Saturn just went retrograde in Aquarius. Okay, the brakes are put on. Uranus in Taurus, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto is also retrograde, went retrograde I think last week. We have Chiron in Aries, Gemini, North Node, and Lilith is retrograde in Aries. As always, the question is, what does that mean for us? As we are watching our whole situation, globally unfolding, there is this tremendous information is leaking to the surface, and that's very much connected to the North Node in Gemini because Gemini is information, okay? And it's opposing Sagittarius. And for those who've been following me for quite a bit, you know that I call also, yes, Sagittarius a truth seeker, natural law. That's what I was trying to say. Truth seeker, natural law, foreign traveling. Guess what? Forget the foreign traveling right now. I mean, they said, 30 days banning international flight. How much? It's already 2 months. And I don't hear anything on the, international flights. So this is very interesting. And Gemini also brings more local stuff. And what I am very much right now pointing out, Sagittarius is also guru. Well, guess what? I would say this guru / experts. What happened in the last how many weeks? How much stuff is coming on the surface? So quote unquote experts, how they were misinforming and bringing their agendas, let's just say that. And it's, I am very much frustrated that here we are, all these people, quote unquote experts, how they were, let's just not say lying, but debunking or misinforming people. So what we've been seeing recently, and it is pretty amazing to me, that a lot of people are voicing the truth or challenging the status quo right now. Governors, some governors are very much standing up for the people. But I'm also absolutely amazed seeing our law enforcement speaking up and standing by people. So I just wanted to thank all those people who are fully recognizing a deeper layer here. And as I've been talking about in the last, I think I mentioned in the last podcasting, simple. There are two laws what we could apply here and everything could change. One is do not harm, and the second one, respect the Constitution. Simple as that. But, we are living in a society that is so infiltrated, corrupt, and I think we are feeling right now that those energies actually kind of tipped a little too far, and humanity is pushing back. What I was also kind of trying to add a couple of points here. Remember we were talking about, January 12th, we had this unbelievable constellation between, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto in Capricorn. And that was finishing one of the cycles, and we moved into the new one. And on end of March, I am not quite sure right now the dates anymore, I think the 25th or something, Saturn moved out Capricorn into Aquarius. And we've been talking about actually that Aquarius is the liberator. So wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, this is the place where you will learn to implement the deeper meaning of Aquarius, meaning the liberation or a whole new aspect of living, folks. Because, Capricorn is dealing with unbelievable restrictions. And Pluto is still there until 2024 before it moves into Aquarius. So right now, Capricorn is actually teaching us, how to go down to the business aspect. What do you want it to do? How do you want it to do? And then in Aquarius, we are putting those aspects and ideas, what we kind of created during the Capricorn energies, and then trying to apply. But what I was also looking for to kind of point out is, wasn't that interesting? In a split of the second, then Saturn moved into Aquarius. We were dealing with this pandemic, guys. So do not tell me that the establishment is not watching astrology or using astrology. I mean, we've been smacked. And it's not just the certain places. The whole world kind of got smacked and locked down. When in reality, we should go into the liberation. So, and that was actually the trigger point for me, as I said to you, recognizing the challenge and see the opportunity in this. And what I'm trying to bring with that is this. Since Aquarius is also related to the collective, what we are seeing right now, folks, this is something that we have to look from the whole different aspect. I've been mentioning for quite a bit, do your shadow work and, all this stuff. And of course, stuff is showing always in our lives up. And this situation where we are right now as a global community is showing up about something that maybe we've been dealing in the past. And I'm not quite sure, they are talking about we've been through this, we tried 5 or 6 attempts to kind of break the loop and extinction, and we failed. I think this time we are again at the very same point, but just with the different possibilities. We are kind of, how you try to solve the problem, so you are trying to find the different options. And I think this is what we are dealing right now, because if I follow my own journey, I knew already 30 years ago that they were planning the AI, chipping the humanity and all that stuff. But at the time, I would have to say, and this is very interesting, at the time the Saturn was also in Aquarius. So practically it took us another 30 years to mature to that point where we are right now. And folks, right now, this is not anymore somewhere outside or somewhere God knows where. It is in front of ourselves. And what we are doing here right now, we are getting challenged and also getting the opportunity to work this through. And if you look all the aspect that we are facing outside, the lockdown, the distancing, the face mask, injection down the road, what they are trying to do, and all those things they are putting, in front of us. And this is definitely harvesting your life energy. I was listening to James Through. And I just get actually his book. I'm actually looking right now